Hi guys, this is Abhijit and welcome back to my channel, The Auto Portfolio. In today's vlog, we will be covering a very important and very general topic that is about the drivetrains, right? So drivetrain is nothing but the group of components that deliver power from the engine to the wheels of a car, right? So when we talk about drivetrains, there are different drivetrains included in different type of vehicles that we drive on a daily basis. That is two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, right? Again, in two-wheel drive there are two types of different drivetrains, that is the front-wheel drive and the rear-wheel drive. So in today's topic we will be covering about the front-wheel drivetrain and the rear-wheel drive, right? And in the next part we will be covering about the four-wheel drive and the all-wheel drive, right? This is because the video will be very long, so we will break it into two parts. So first we will be understanding what is a front wheel drive car and what is the rear wheel drive car, and then we will do the differentiation and understand which is better and why is it better and what are the advantages and disadvantages of these drivetrains. In a front wheel drive car, what happens is the power transmitted from the engine is directly supplied to the front two wheels of the car, right? The rear two wheels are just suspended and these are not directly powered by the engine. The movement of the rear wheels is by the support of the front wheels, for which the power is transmitted through the engine. Similarly, in the rear wheel drive, the power that is generated by the engine is directly supplied to the rear wheels of the car with the help of the drive shaft, right? So here in the front wheel drive, what happens is the engine and the tire are very close to each other, but in the rear wheel drive car, the wheels are situated at the rear side. Okay, so in order to supply this power to the rear wheels of the car, there is a part called as drive shaft which helps in supplying the energy from the engine to the wheels. So now let's just compare between the front wheel drive car and the rear wheel drive car, right? So the first parameter will be the cost efficiency. Okay, which one will cost more? So in the front wheel drive cars, there is an absence of drive shaft. Okay, since the engine is closer to the front two wheels, there is no extra part needed to transmit the power between the engine and the wheels, right? Similarly, in the rear wheel drive cars, what happens is the power needs to be transmitted to the rear wheels, but the engine is situated in the front part of the car. So there is an involvement of a separate called as drive shaft, right? This will help in transmitting the energy from the engine to the rear wheel. Okay, since this is an extra part that we are adding, the rear wheel drive cars are going to be more costlier than the front wheel drive cars. Hence the front wheel drive cars are more cost efficient. So the second parameter that we will be discussing is about the fuel efficiency. Basically, the front wheel drive cars are more fuel efficient than the rear wheel drive cars. So why is it, right? So in the front wheel drive cars, there is actually no lag between the power, since the engine is situated close to the front wheels of the car. Since that is the reason there is no lag in the power transmission. Whereas in the rear wheel drive cars, there is a lag in the performance because the engine is situated in the front part of the car and it has to transmit energy from to the rear wheels. Okay, so there is a delay in the power transmission, hence there will be a power loss in this transition. So this is the reason why rear wheel drive cars are less fuel efficient. The third parameter what we will be talking is about the traction control. Before starting the comparison, let us just understand what is traction control. Traction control is a module in a car which will help the driver avoid the slippage of the wheels with the road on a car when over accelerated, right? So in the front wheel drive car, what happens is that the engine is situated just above the front wheels. Okay, so they have a better grip because the engine is weighing on the front wheel and there is very less chance that these wheels will slip off the road. Similarly, what happens in the rear wheel drive car is that there is a very less load which is situated on the wheels of the car. Hence, there are higher chances of losing the traction. right? So in this case, the front wheel drive cars are most efficient in traction control than the rear wheel drive cars. The fourth parameter what we will be comparing is the cornering ability of a car, right? So in the cornering ability, the rear wheel cars have a higher advantage over the front wheel drive cars. This is because the front wheel drive cars, there are two functions that the front wheel has to perform, right? One is the managing the power that is transmitted from the engine, and the second is the steering. Okay, so what happens is when you're in a corner and when you are accelerating, the transmitted power is directly going to the front wheels. Okay, and when you are moving the steering in the corners, it has to manage both the parameters together, right? So you are powering the car as well as you are steering the car. So what happens in this case is that you might feel the power losing from your car, or else you might also feel that your front wheels are losing on the grip. Whereas in the rear wheel drive cars, the rear wheels are meant to power the vehicle and the front wheels are meant to steer the vehicle. So in the cornering, there is a huge difference that we will observe, that the cornering is very smooth in the rear wheel drive cars, because the responsibilities or the functions are divided between the front axle and the rear axle. Hence the efficiency in cornering is higher on the rear wheel drive car than the front wheel drive car. The fifth comparison is going to be about the weight distribution. So here in the rear wheel drive cars, the weight distribution is very even compared to the front wheel drive cars. This is because the power is transmitted from the front side of a car to the rear side of a car with the help of a drive shaft. Okay, since in the front there is an engine, in the mid there is the drive shaft, and in the rear the power is transmitted. Hence there is a even weight distribution in the car. Whereas in the front wheel drive car, there is no involvement of drive shaft, or we are not transmitting the energy from the front of the car to rear of the car. Hence it is only concentrated in the front part of the engine or front part of the car. So hence the weight distribution is not so even in the front wheel drive cars. Front wheel drive car, this is the major reason why it is used in sports industry or in the performance industry, whereas very less or few front wheel drive cars are involved in the performance industry. The sixth parameter what we are comparing is about the tire life. Okay, in the rear wheel drive cars, the tire lasts much longer than the front wheel drive cars. This is because in the front wheel drive cars, the front wheels are bearing two functionalities, that is the driving as well as the steering. Okay, so this is the reason why there is a high chance of tire wear out in the front wheel drive cars earlier than in the rear wheel drive cars. The final parameter what we are going to be comparing about is the ease of maintenance and the cost of maintenance in case of rear wheel drive cars and the front wheel drive cars. So first let us just discuss about the front wheel drive cars. In front wheel drive cars, the availability of the parts are good and they are less in price compared to the rear wheel drive cars. Hence the cost of maintenance is less, right? But the ease of maintenance is higher, since the structure in a front wheel drive car is complex, right? Since there is a very less space between the engine and the front wheel drive or the front wheels, the complex structure is involved between these two for power transmission. Whereas in the rear wheel drive cars, the ease of maintenance is high because the system is spread out from the front part of the car to the rear part of the car. Hence the parts can be replaced easily because there is a less complex structure involved in this. And the cost of maintenance in a rear wheel drive car is high because the parts are very expensive compared to the front wheel drive cars, since these are unavailable in the market and these majorly belong to the luxury segment as well as the sports segment. The cost of the parts in a rear wheel drive car is higher compared to the front wheel drive car. Just a end note as to why front wheel drive cars are very rarely used in the performance industry or a performance sector compared to the rear wheel drive cars is because of their cornering availability and the weight distribution. As we already know that rear wheel drive cars have a better weight distribution and better cornering. This will make sense to be used in the performance industry. So since when you are racing, you will come across lot of corners, and it is very difficult to maneuver through these corners with the front wheel drive car. Hence, the rear wheel drive cars are much preferred in the racing industry or in the luxury segment industry in order to ease the cornering and maneuver it very comfortably. That's about today's video, guys. I hope you have liked it. You have gained some knowledge by watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and share it with your friends if you think the video was informative. See you in the next vlog. Bye bye.